I've never performed in Dallas, first of all. It's my first time in that part of Texas, and I've never been to the JFK thing.
Should we rent a convertible? Was he in a convertible?
He was, obviously, yes.
And take a picture?
Good call, Secret Service with the convertible. I know that's what the conspiracy people are like, no, Josh, that's the point, you see.
That was the plot.
The CIA went after JFK. They kept him in a convertible. That's my Jesse Ventura. The Gulf of Tonkin.
Oh, my God, Jesse Ventura.
It's the... What did he used to say all the time about 9/11? He used to say
that it's
the thermite it doesn't melt steel beams. The I don't know what he would say, but he would be like,
jet fuel can't melt
there was
steel
thermite
beams.
Charges in building 7.
Well, at least he has great hair.
No, Jesse Ventura used to be like, remember he was like the governor of Minnesota and everyone's like, this guy's the man. He used to be a wrestler. He's great.
Then he was when he became went from wrestler to politics and everyone's like, wow, you can do anything. And he has.
Yeah, he was like kind of Trump before Trump, but not like, he was actually like, everyone's like, what a great American.
A less successful
Trump. He's also like a Navy SEAL and shit. Like he was a decorated
He's actually a badass
soldier.
In that way.
So it was cool that he was governor. And then he became very based. And he started talking about I'm going to get my channel ripped down even bringing up Jesse Ventura probably. But but no, it's let's go back to him there for a second. And he started saying stuff, and he's not like, the funny thing is like he's got some cock, but he's not like wrong. My favorite thing was that he you know the American Sniper guy? Remember him? Oh,
in DC?
No, not the DC Sniper, the different
There
guy.
was another
American Sniper, the guy that what's his name? It was a movie about him.
Bradley Cooper?
Bradley Cooper played him in a movie.
Oh yeah.
He was actually like kind of a fucking stolen valor guy, this American Sniper. Like not all his stories were true. Like, oh, you stood on top of the Superdome and shot a guy during looting? Like, oh, so you committed murder is what you're telling us. Like,
yeah, what?
Well, I mean, it was crazy. Some of the stuff he said was crazy. And he told a story in his book about Jesse Ventura where he said he beat him up in a bar or something like that. I don't remember the exact story, but it was defamation. Like Jesse Ventura's like, that never happened. And he sued him for defamation and actually won, which is insane. You can't, winning a defamation case in any court of law in America is borderline impossible. But Jesse Ventura did it against the American Sniper. Do
you think he went in there and the guy just went like, yeah, I made it up?
I don't, it might have been
he saw him in real life and he's like, I was just kidding.
It might have been, what's the word? I can never say that. Posthumous? Yes, because American Sniper got murdered, so I think it was after.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't realize that was about a real person. I just thought it was a...
No, yeah, it is.
Leave it to Hollywood. Nothing's original in this town.
He got what was his. He took a vet to a gun range and the guy just had a PTSD attack and just turned and shot the American Sniper.
Jesus.
Isn't that crazy? That was how he died.
Okay, so I'm never going to a gun range.
Gun ranges are crazy. Did you know this? I didn't know this until very recently. You can't go to a gun range by yourself.
Why? Is it suspicious?
We said gun in like 1,000 times in the first. Well, this is the worst nice boy clock ever.
Well, we are gonna go to Texas, so we're just catering
but no, yeah,
the
you
audience.
can't go alone because it's like you're less likely to snap yourself in the head if you go.
If you have the guilt of someone who know they're keeping their eyeballs on you.
He's got a friend. He's cool.
Sorry, you think I won't drop myself in front of my family at a gun range?
Exactly.
Oh, immediately.
That's who I'd rather bring a crowd. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. But I want to be remembered.
But the thing about Jesse Ventura was like it's like he was a big 9/11 truther and stuff like so like people he kind of lost his way, and I think he could have been president.
But he got like a little too crazy.
But he would just go along and he'd be like, you don't understand the CIA. And he's not wrong about like and some of the stuff he's right about. It's like any of those conspiracy things. It's just fucking
What would you have done if you'd been president?
What would I have done?
Yeah.
I would have done a legitimate investigation to find out what exactly happened on 9/11.
Oh, okay. That's the first things first.
So quickly like they did Lee Harvey Oswald.
Oh, we got them all in here.
How quick they knew Lee Harvey Oswald killed Kennedy.
Because the people who did it were identified and we knew who they were.
Well, then why couldn't we have stopped them beforehand if they were identified and we knew
we
who
need
they
the
were?
precogs. We need the precogs to stop Lee Harvey Oswald.
The precogs.
We need Minority Report with Tom Cruise to stop. He put it all in there, but yeah, it's like
he first really thing. He really tried to squeeze other shit in there.